Good afternoon. It is September 11th, 2013. This is Jason Horak. Just kind of with an update on the Dodge Daytona electric vehicle. Basically what we've got here is the front bumper has been all sanded and prepped for doing the primer. I've got to get it taped off here and covered up for splash over, but as you can see it's rather dull and but very smooth. And so I just went through and used the sander to get everything all as smooth as I could get it. And then when I prime it, it should look pretty decent. There are some pits, some actual like dings in the plastic that are still going to be there. Much like there's dings all over the car. But so rather than use like filler and so forth, I'm just not sure I'm up to that. But anyway, as you can see, I've removed all the light fixtures, and they're actually kind of jammed up above there out of the way, so they won't get spray on them. I'm going to have to cover the Soliton so it doesn't get spray paint on it. Probably put like a towel or something over it just to absorb the spray paint. But yeah, so I kind of wanted to give you a little look at what it was like before, so that way we can kind of do a before and after shot. So that's always fun. Anyway, I'll get this taped up and let you know how it comes out. Alrighty then, well, as is the nature of such things, it has been many days, yet again, in between when I worked on this last time and now. As you can see, I have all of the taping done. The sanding is finished on the front bumper. It's all cleaned with mineral spirits and then with soap and water and then let to dry. So we're about to actually do the step where I put the primer on. So I just figured I'd do a quick walk around to show you the before and then later the after of how it came out. So I'm going to be painting it all the way around into here, so it'll be on the inside of all the wheel wells. Paint it black, it'll disappear. So it will be also, as I learned from the rear bumper project, is that I'll be painting the trim, or repainting the trim, as it were, because it's the same color and it'll match right in very nicely. But I noticed that the rear bumper trim had a few spots that were missing because we didn't really prep it quite as much as we did on this one, as far as the actually sanding it down and hitting it with mineral spirits and all that stuff. That's kind of a new development with this project. So anyway, I'm hoping it'll come out nice, and here goes nothing. Alrighty then, so we've got the primer on. I only had enough for one coat of primer. I used the entire can. And it was a little thick in some places, so I ended up having to sand out the drips that I created. So it's kind of a multiple step process, but so there's a couple spots where I had made a drip and then I sanded it smooth again, and so forth. So anyway, we've got the primer on, and we will go ahead and do the final coat, or the first of the final coats, and we'll see how that comes out, and hopefully it won't look too terrible. I guess we will see. So anyway, so this is just with the primer, and of course the sun, because it's late in the season, doesn't shine into my garage anymore, so it's actually much darker in here than it normally is. But hey, such is life. Be back in a bit. Okay, and this is what it looks like after several coats of the hammered black paint. As you can see, it has kind of a gray sheen to it, a little bit bumped up, which is what the hammered look is. But that helps to kind of hide some of the imperfections in the plastic and other issues. But I think it's come along quite nicely. I'm going to let this dry for a bit. Probably hit it with a couple little touch-up spots of the hammered black, and then I think we'll be good. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you what it looked like at this stage. and I think it's going to look pretty darn nice. Anyway, it's coming right along. Okay, so we have the car with the front bumper and the rear bumper painted, and now on a nice sunny day we're going to do a quick walk around just to kind of show you how it came out. And I don't think it looks too bad at all, actually. I think it'll look better once the middle is painted as well, but at least it gives it kind of just a nice look. I know some of these cars actually shipped as a two-tone, where the top and the bottom were painted the different colors. But if we painted this middle part, the lower middle part under the 8, black, I think that would actually look really nice if it just blended right in. So overall, pretty happy with the result. Not sure how well it'll hold up. It is just hammered black spray paint. I did about 4 layers on both the front and the back, but you know, it is what it is. So that is the status as of today. It did take quite a while to get all this completed. It's now the 20th of September, but you know, progress. So I guess we'll go ahead and proceed on the next step. Take care and have a wonderful evening.